So Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest player to ever play basketball, and in a promo video for NBA 2K14, he named what he believed was the all-time greatest 5. We're going to be putting Michael Jordan's all-time 5 in every era in NBA 2K23 My Team to see if they go and win every single ring. That 5 is Magic Johnson, a guy who people arguably say is the greatest point guard of all time, Michael Jordan himself, small forward Scottie Pippen. I mean, look, they were teammates. He was obviously going to use Scottie. Power forward, James Worthy for some reason. I mean, he went to UNC. At the 5, Hakeem Olajuwon, a guy who was in fact taken over Michael Jordan in the 1984 NBA draft. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're uploading one video every single day in December. We are doing a daily December. That's to be some of the biggest videos that I will be uploading for the foreseeable future. We're trying to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if we can hit that, that'd be insane. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. So we've replaced the 5 best players on today's Bulls with these 5 players here. So I'm going to move Worthy to power forward just to make sure that he starts. And yeah, let's see how this team gets on. So a first loss coming to the Boston Celtics, but doesn't really matter too much because the team is 15-1 right here. They're 0-2 against the Celtics though. That could be quite tricky because, I mean, being 0-2 against a team in the same conference as you is not the greatest place to be. A 77-5 record. Hakeem, in fact, winning MVP, which is a bit of a surprise. So another center winning another MVP. Jordan Poole going to win 6th Man of the Year. Did anyone else make? Okay, Scottie made an All-NBA team and Jordan made a 3rd team. So all of them except... No, he didn't. So Jordan is the only player on the team to not have made an All-NBA team. Magic made it as a 2-guard. That is mental. Michael Jordan not even making an All-NBA team? Let's see in terms of player stats for this team. So what did Jordan average? Jordan averaged 25.4 points per game, only 0.1 off Hakeem. So Jordan was clearly option number 2. But yet the others all made All-NBA teams and not him. My God, the bench sucked, but it doesn't matter. They still went 77-5. So in the first round, it is a sweep. In the second round, they do lose a game, and they lost a game to the Boston Celtics. So it is the Bulls against Ja Morant's Grizzlies right here. And the Bulls go 2-0 up. The Bulls go 3-0 up. And get your brooms out, lads, because this one's a sweep. And it's Scottie Pippen, not Michael Jordan, winning MVP. That's mad one, isn't it? In real life, Scottie was in Jordan's shadow, and in this... with Jordan's greatest team, it's Scottie who goes and wins Finals MVP. So now the team is into the Kobe era, 2002-2003 season. So we've taken away the 5 best players from that Bulls team, and we're left with one of the greatest draft picks of all time, Marcus Fizer, followed by one of the other greatest draft picks of all time, Eddie Curry, Trenton Hassel, Fred Hoiberg, a guy who ended up coaching the Chicago Bulls at one stage. We have him, and yeah, let's see how this team gets on. I'm guessing they win more than 77 games. If I was to guess, probably 78, 79. Oh, it's 81-1. They couldn't quite go 82-0. It's Magic Johnson going and winning MVP. Scottie winning Defensive Player of the Year. And let's see, does Michael Jordan make an All-NBA team? He doesn't make the first team. He doesn't make the second team. He makes the 3rd team. It's James Worthy in this sim. That doesn't make an All-NBA team. At least he goes and makes an All-NBA team here. So in the playoffs, the San Antonio Spurs, the 1st seeds. I think they go and win the championship this year. And it is the New Jersey Nets to make the finals from the East. But in this sim, it is going to be round 1 sweep for Chicago. And I mean, the Spurs barely get through and the Nets lose. So outside of us in this conference, every other higher seed lost. That's nuts, isn't it? That is kind of crazy. And it's the Philadelphia 76ers with Iverson. We're not going to take a game off in the playoffs. It is the... Oh, I was going to say it's the Lakers. Who do they have? I was like, oh, Shaq and Kobe. But yeah, they're not going to take a game off this Bulls team. Maybe they will in the end, but 81-1, and it's looking like it's going to be... No, it's definitely going to be a sweep in the NBA Finals. Yep, that one's a complete massacre. And Finals MVP is Magic Johnson. So again, Jordan still without a Finals MVP on his own dream team. So we're now in Jordan's era. We got obviously Magic, Jordan, Scottie, Worthy, Hakeem. And we've got Mike Harris, who I'm guessing is a fake player. Bill Cartwright. We've got Stacey King, Craig Hodges, Anthony Bowie, Cliff Levingston, and Will Perdue just not playing any minutes. But still, we have got our guys. This is probably the era that we're most likely to go 82-0 in because the competition is probably the weakest because a lot of players, good players from this era just aren't in the game. Okay, could they go 82-0? It's like 12 more games to go. And in Jordan era, the Michael Jordan team goes 82-0 and Magic wins another MVP. Scottie winning another Defensive Player of the Year. and Scottie making the All-NBA first team, Jordan making the second team. So all of these two guys, all these 5 guys, sorry, making either the All-NBA first or second team in this sim. In the playoffs, it's a sweep for Jordan's team in round 1, sweep in round 2, and they're going to be facing off against Stockton and Malone. I mean, this was a 1-8 loss years before the Denver Nuggets went and beat the Seattle Supersonics. 8 seed beating the first seed when that was like unprecedented. And it is looking like it's going to be 96-0. It could be 96-0 for this team in the Jordan era. The Utah Jazz have a chance to stop 96-0, and they have a nice lead early in this game. They still have the lead. They still have the lead. No, they blow it at the very end and lose by 3. They blow it and give a team, well, not the opportunity, literally let the Bulls go 96-0. Or what am I on about? 98-0. As someone who is a qualified maths teacher, my math is very, very off. My arithmetic is not great. 82. 97-0. Oh my god, it's even worse. It's even worse. I said 96, then 98, and it's 97. It was 15 games in the playoffs, and 82 in the regular season. 15 plus 82 is 97. But James Worthy going to win a finals MVP right here. And now the final year. It's the Magic versus Bird era, 1983-1984. I mean, the Lakers are going to be stacked. The Celtics are going to be stacked. But his team is also pretty damn stacked. So they can do well. So they literally can't do any better than they did in the Jordan era. It's impossible. They won every single game. The only way they can do every better is by winning every game in a season where there are, well, one extra playoff game. It's the only way to do better. And it's a loss to the Isaiah Thomas Pistons. It is the Isaiah Thomas Pistons winning by 20 points against the all-time Jordan team. Of course, even when Jordan has his greatest teammates, it's going to be that Pistons team that beat them. And the Showtime Lakers beat them as well. So they're may not even win 80 games. Nope, they go and win 80 games. So Magic winning another MVP. And Michael Jordan's having a horrible L time, isn't he? Like, no All-NBA first teams, no MVPs. I mean, all these guys making here the first or second team All-NBA. But yeah, Michael Jordan is not having a good time, is he? So they're facing the Indiana Pacers in the first round. Nice and easy win. I'm guessing it's going to be them versus... Okay, they're against Larry's Celtics. If there's any team that's going to beat them in a game, it'll be Larry Celtics. Nope, it's a sweep. And they're facing Utah. Who did Utah have in 1983? Adrian Dantley, Ricky Green, Darryl Griffith. Like, these aren't bad players. Good old Thurl Bailey, my team goat himself. Like, these aren't bad players. Like, Mark Eaton's a big man. But, like, they should not have swept Showtime. Am I right in saying this is Showtime? Yeah, they swept Showtime, which is nuts. That should not have happened. And this might be one of the easier series for the Bulls to win. And I mean, they lost game 4. The Jazz win a game to at least beat them for the first time in the playoffs. And then, yeah, Chicago kind of wake up in game 5. Have them absolutely blitzed right here. This is not even really a contest here, is it? Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about these era filters. I actually don't know which player is which. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I can tell. I know this is Hakeem. I know this is Scottie on the floor. I think this is Magic. This could be Michael Jordan. I don't know. He's wearing 22, so probably not. No, it's Higgins. And that is... I can't even see the names under the players. Like, either way, though, it doesn't matter. It may be blurry. We may not be able to tell who is who, but what we can tell is that this is a gentleman's sweep. And finally, Michael Jordan goes and wins himself an MVP. It's about damn time. And he did it by averaging 31 points per game in the finals. So Michael Jordan's dream team, honestly having an unbelievable 4 years there. Like, losing 5 games the first season, I mean, definitely could have been better. 77-5 isn't great. But then, followed by 81-1, 82-0, and 80-2. In the last 3 seasons, losing less than 5 games, including playoffs, is crazy. And losing, like, what was it, 10, 11 games max over the course of 4 seasons, including playoffs, is crazy. Like, a record of 328 in 4 seasons. 320 wins, 8 losses. A 97.5% win record, and a situation where everyone other than Michael Jordan once and Worthy once of the 5 made an All-NBA team in all 4 of the years. So 18 out of a possible 20 All-NBA selections for these guys. An absolutely crazy showing from Michael Jordan's team. People thought he was crazy for picking Worthy. I mean, they are pretty much unbeatable. They went unbeaten for a season, which not even Shaq's unbeatable team could do if you take playoffs into account. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.